I just saw something I have never seen before in Nigeria. We stopped at a hotel to use the bathroom, and the guy told me that one of my people, meaning another white person, is staying at this tiny hotel in the middle of nowhere. And I was really surprised. I thought he was joking. And we met this Australian man who has been traveling on his own using public transportation all around Nigeria. Now, I have been traveling this country for years, and I have never, ever seen a person like that. I've read about them online. Sometimes I've read blogs of people traveling in Nigeria independently, overland like that, but I have never seen it. Of course, you're going to see white people in major cities like Lagos at the hotels. You might see foreign aid workers. You might sometimes see people married to Nigerians, but a guy traveling by himself independently like that, I have never, ever seen in this country. And it was so surprising. So he told me that he came all the way from Angola up through Cameroon, Gabon, all those countries to finally reach Nigeria. So I was like, man, if you made it through those countries, you're going to be fine here in Nigeria. And he told me that Nigeria was actually the easiest country of all the countries he visited through his Africa tour because they speak English and it's so easy to communicate with people. You know, you go to Cameroon, you speak some French. If you don't speak it perfectly, it's really hard to communicate with people. And in fact, a lot of those countries, they do have official languages like French or like Portuguese, but a lot of local people don't speak it. However, in Nigeria, you go to rural places, people speak perfect English. And so that's one of...
Alright. In rural areas in Nigeria, people speak perfect English.
Of the reasons why it's so easy to get around this country. And so as an Australian, he felt like he can just show up to here and take public transit and visit everywhere. No problem at all. Totally amazing. Respect to him. I hope more people come and do it because it is so incredible here.
Perfect English, right? Yet we pay huge sums of money to write IELTS. Do you know what IELTS is? International English Language Testing System. We Nigerians, our language of instruction is in English, right? The language of instruction. We were colonized by the British. Our language of instruction is English, and yet we write IELTS to be able to come over to your country. I even made a video on how to register for IELTS in the two major test providers for IELTS, IDP and the British Council. If I could link that up in the cards, I would do that. Currently speaking, the price is from 299,000 naira to 315,000 naira, thereabouts. Now calculate that in dollars. That's what we spend here trying to write an exam to come over to your country. Even when we write those exams as graduates, right? We get low marks even when we write that exam. So we're tempted to, you know, when you get low marks, you're tempted to write again so you score better. Some people I know have written IELTS for 7 times 300,000 naira. And yet the rural guys speak English, perfect English, so it's a good way to travel in and, you know, be more comfortable because they speak English. Graduates, the language of instruction in Nigeria is English. A lot of individuals in Nigeria have been speaking English even before entering school to be taught in English language. Graduated in English, certificate is in English, transcript is in English. They are using several parameters to rate our English. Oh my god. IELTS like 5 to 6 years ago was 70,000 naira. Right now it's sitting at 300. What is this? What is this? And yet there are white people here that see that we can speak English. Why are we still writing those kind of exams? What's going on, guys? The graduates, the ones that are not even from rural areas, that went to school in English and graduated in English, can speak English more than the one in the rural areas. And you cannot make it over to your country without IELTS. Wow. So what do you guys think about this IELTS? Don't we need a reform? Let me know in the comments. And a nice video, authentic traveling. I love your videos.